Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. I have another product review today. The company reached out to me with a propane torch because they seen me in my videos using one and they wanted me to review their torch for them, and I said sure, no problem. It's called an Anbull, A-N-B-U-L-L is the name of the company. It's a propane torch weed burner flamethrower with a 6.5 foot hose and a push button lighter. That's really nice. You don't have to hold your hand down there when you're lighting it with a lighter or a sparker or a match or something like that, and have it singe the hair off the back of your hand. So that's nice. It's kind of like an electric grill, it looks like, where you push it in and start and get it ignited. It says high output, 500,000 BTU. Flame weeder kit for weed, snow, charcoal, and asphalt. So that's pretty cool. I use mine quite a bit around here in the farm, and it works. The one I have works really great. This is a little different model. This is more of an updated one, so be kind of interested to see how it works. It is made in China. That's what it says on the box here anyways. So I'm gonna open this up and lay this stuff out on the table so you can see what comes in the box, and then I'll bring the camera over here closer so you can see it. It doesn't look too hard to put together. Looks like there's maybe two pieces to hook together and maybe a wire to plug in, and that looks like about it. So bring the camera over here and we'll get a closer look. Okay, this is it. I got her laying on the table. After I get done showing you what the parts are, I'm going to take it out of the plastic and then we'll put her together real quick. And this is the wand here, and it's got the, looks like I'd call that the igniter control or whatever, the button that you push to light it. It's mounted on the handle. It's got the end that goes onto the wand right here. The flames blow out the big end there. It's got the igniter right here, runs from the switch down this wire, and it looks like it plugs right in there. So it don't look too hard to hook up. And then you got the hose. And it's got the instructions that come with it. And it looks like there's also an extra O-ring. I'm guessing that's for the end of the hose here. I know they do, after a few years, dry up and crack and fall off, and then you got to get a new one. And I just found out this previous year that they are, I believe they're different materials. So I did order some for myself for my other stuff that runs on propane, just so I have spares around. My other stuff I don't believe came with a spare like that, so that's pretty nice. So I'm going to get the plastic everything out of the wrappers, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, I got it all put together. It was super easy. Actually, there's not really no instructions much how to put it together. Most of the instructions are like how to light it and a few safety things. I did want to mention I did measure from the tip of the wand here after it's assembled all the way to where the hose connects, and that's 28 inches. I haven't tried it yet or anything, but I'm thinking it would be a little bit better if it was maybe 1 or 2 inches longer, especially for taller people. I'm 5'11", but we'll see how it works. I'm thinking it's going to be okay, but it's something I wanted to mention. I'm not sure if other ones are longer or shorter, but just when I was holding it, it just seems like another inch or two would be a little bit better. There's another thing I did notice when I was putting it together. On the handle, on the plastic part, there's a piece down here that's didn't get knocked off at the factory where it's molded, and it's really sharp. I'm going to see if I can take a knife and just kind of knock that off of there, or maybe a little file. I got a file. I'm going to take a closer picture of it so you can see it, but just something I wanted to mention. It's nothing real serious, but it is something extra you might have to do if you do get one. I'm down at my pole barn down here. I normally have, when I use my burner, I have a gas tank on a two-wheel cart. But that's in another shed, and we're in the dead of winter right now, and that shed's all snowed in. So I just came down here and just grabbed a tank and just wanted to light her up and show you how it works. So turn the gas on a little bit. Crank this knob open just a little bit so I can hear it coming out. And it says to hold her down by the ground. And then I hit this. And it lights really easy. Turn it up a little bit. And squeeze this handle right here. I don't know if you can see the flame. It's pretty clean burning. So I just wanted to go over a couple things before I give it a rating. A couple things that I think they could improve maybe. One thing would be maybe put a little shield right around this where this wire plugs in. It looks like it's kind of vulnerable to be broken off. Another thing that I noticed, I did leave, if you watched the video, you probably may have seen it already. I left a note in there that the hose on here is air conditioning charging hose. And I'm not sure if that's acceptable for propane or LP gas. I'm hoping that they did their investigation and that it is a safe product to use. I think it is. It's not a pressure concern or anything, but my problem would be like long term, if the natural or if the LP or propane is going to do any deteriorating of it and cause it to start leaking in the long future. But I'm hoping that they did their investigation. That's one thing I wish they would have maybe left a little note in the package when it came that it does have this type of hose on, but it is safe or something. So I don't know if it's safe or not. I hope it is. I'm hoping that they would not send out a product that's not safe. So just wanted to be aware of that. It doesn't scare me any. It feels like it's built pretty solid. Let's see. Let me get my notes here so I don't forget something. And then I did file off that little burr on the handle. That's kind of nerve-wracking. I can see maybe not checking the whole thing perfectly, but the handle, right, that's kind of an important spot. I'm kind of picky on stuff like that. It's kind of like going out and buying a toothpick and then have to sand it down yourself or something. It's just kind of if I'm buying something, I expect it to be ready to use. So I'm going to ding it a little bit on that, but not too bad. The holes, I'm going to ding it a little bit just because they didn't give us a notice saying that they're aware of it and that it's safe. I am going to understand because of the times that we're going through. I know there's a lot of supply shortages and stuff like that, so I'm going to be a little lenient on them on that. A couple things on the instructions were hard to understand. I think it's more due to translation. And another thing that kind of irks me here, being in the United States, is they did give their specs in the hose and feet, but then they told safe distance from the tank when you're using it to be 2 meters. I don't know what 2 meters is, and most people ain't going to take the time to go look. So I think that should be on the instructions exactly how far it should be. But that's another very minor thing. Another thing I wanted to say, which I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, is I'm not being paid to to do this review. I'm not being paid anything. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. A lot of people send me stuff to do reviews. It helps them out with making their product better and getting their product known out to the public, and it also helps my channel out get more people. So it works for both of us. Hopefully it works in a good way. Does me no good to lie to them, because then their product still stays bad, so all my reviews are totally honest. I'm going to give this product just for first impressions review, because I haven't had it, no long-term use or anything. I'm going to give it a 4.5 thumbs up. I do a 4.5 thumbs up or a 4.5, or I do like a 5 thumbs up or a 5 thumbs down, and it can be anywhere in between there. So I'm going to give this a 4.5 thumbs up. It's pretty decent. It lights real nice, and I was a little concerned about the length, but once I'm out here using it, it seems right. I'm sure they probably got a happy medium that works so if shorter and taller people, and this is probably the happy medium. So seems like a pretty decent product. Just a few things they could improve probably, and I wouldn't hesitate from buying it. So hope you enjoyed this review, and we'll catch you on the next Wisconsin Greg Show. Bye now.